I have a question, right? How many of you guys remember the Hebrew Israelites? When I'm talking about the Hebrew Israelites, I'm not specifically talking about the people in the Bible per se. I mean, it's the same thing, go hand in hand. But I'm specifically talking about the guys, the camps, the Hebrew Israelite camps that was in every major city. They're still in some of them are still in every major city. But there was a time when it was out there on a large scale, on a grand scale. Isn't it safe to say, with everything that's transpiring in America right now, that everything that they were preaching, everything that they were talking about on whether it be YouTube or if you ran into them on the street, isn't it safe to say that they were right?
Romans 3 verse 3, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Shem Yahshua without effect? Yahweh Shem Yahshua forbid. Yet let Yahweh Shem Yahshua be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. First and foremost, we give our honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and who teach well. Shalom to hopefully like men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth without sincerity. And shalom to the very few sincere sisters that's taking heed and getting order in these last days as well. To you all, I take shalom. Brother, I'm the one coming at you with the video. Little one is edifying. Right, this video has been going out, pretty much just from a Jake, and he's pretty much he's trying to pay his. He's pretty much letting it be known, the same people that, we used to mock and scoff against. Hey, man, what they was talking about coming true, coming to the light, And that's we the true men of the Lord. We the true men of the Lord. And the Lord said, eat this whole roll. Don't be scared of them when we out there prophesying. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that, man. He say, hey, he make our face bold just like theirs. And in due time, right? In due time, that's all it is. In due time, we're going to see who's right and who's was wrong. And with this Hurricane Milton, it's really turning heads, man. I'm sure brothers are seeing increases in their views. Not saying we care about them, but it's just the fact we pay attention to all things. We pay attention to everything. So it's like, you're starting to see a lot of folks looking more. They liking more things on your page, even though they were just, watching at one point in time. Right? We've seen all of these things, man, because why? Reality is hitting. These prophecies is hitting, man. Right? Matter of fact, I'm going to hit a couple of those precepts. Just stating the point, man. Matter of fact, let me play the video so I can. I'm sorry from the beginning. I had to show the Jake face.
I have a question, right? How many of you guys remember the Hebrew Israelites? When I'm talking about the Hebrew Israelites, I'm not specifically talking about the people in the Bible per se. I mean, same thing. But I'm specifically talking about the guys, the camps, the Hebrew Israelite camps that was in every major city. Some of them are still in every major city. But there was a time when it was out there on a large scale, on a grand scale. Isn't it safe to say, with everything that's transpiring in America right now, that everything that they were preaching, everything that they were talking about, whether it be YouTube or if you ran into them on the street, isn't it safe to say that they were right?
Isn't it safe to say that they're right? And that's what we do. And we prophesy and we keep going. Rather some here for bear. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if they don't want to listen. You've been warned. So when these things start coming, understand the prophet was among you. He gave you the pretty much the sincerity to tell you. Matter of fact, let me grab this inside. What I was thinking. 2nd Edis 15. 2nd Edis 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which we break down all the time. Prophecy is to say something before, right? We know we're gonna be out here looking, in the eyes of men, we're gonna be looking crazy. But to the Lord, hey, we're looking like what He told us to do, faithful servants. Just tell them about what's going to happen before it actually happened. Hell, you don't think Noah was looked at like crazy as hell? But this is a part of the battle. You say you believe in. This is a part of the walk. You say you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Well, go warn the people then. Go out there and look crazy. I forgot the precept. That thing like be a spectacle, something like that. Roughly paraphrase. I think it's in Corinthians. But pretty much, hey, go warn them. Whether they want to hear it or not, whether they want to talk shit, isolate themselves from you, hey, still warn them. It says, behold, speak down the ears of my people, right? The Lord's chosen people is the Israelites, so-called Negroes, the Latinos, and Native American Indians, right? It says, behold, speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, right? That mouth pretty much, go back to your mind as well, hey, you can put that out mouth. And we're the voice box, right? The men of the Lord are the voice box of the Lord. It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true, right? Because the Bible that we have, right? The Bible is a living book. It has prophecy in it. These things will come to pass. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee, right? So we at peace when we at, rather you want to come up and mock and scoff, we're at peace. You're not going to be able to change our mind. When we out there, or even on the comment boards, man, right? Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, right? Because we already know the judgment that's coming to you. You saying you don't believe and you want to talk shit that you don't even have no answers to, or I guess a counter to. It said, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Like the man was saying, all the things that's coming upon the world, right? Because, hey, the Lord has put the Spirit upon us to what? Discern the times. The Lord blessed us with the measuring stick to see how close we are to ultimately the kingdom. But to the, from now at the next prophecy to the next prophecy, man, we seeing these things happen. You're speaking about it. Let me hit that inside the book of because he brought it out. Now I go to the book of Habakkuk and I'm gonna say that Ezekiel. It's the book of Ezekiel, Salakia, damn. Habakkuk 2, chapter 1, verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower. I will watch to see what he will say unto me. And what shall I answer when I am reproved? Right? Because the Lord has, like I said, blessed us, right? To stand upon the, spiritually speaking, the four corners of Israel, man. And do what? Hey, pretty much blow the trumpet, warn them when things are coming. We were the spiritual ancient watchmen sitting on the tower, overlooking, the village, seeing what's to come so nothing harms it, right? But we know danger's on the way. We see danger's on the way. We blowing the horn. Hey, get yourself ready for this battle. They about to break in. They about to come down. They about to get up in here, right? But as long as you got that spiritual armor on, you'll be straight. It says, verse 2, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it, right? Like we was bringing out, like I brought out, and a lot of other brothers brought out, the book of Psalms, was it 83 and 15 about the tempest? Going to the Common English Bible, it says, hey, render them with your hurricane. You know, there's plenty of scriptures talking about just, the Lord come with wrath, with storms, tempests, strong wind. We was warning you about it, so you can't act surprised when the shit start happening. You was warned, Scripture said, hey, when all these things shall come to pass, lo, it will. Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. All right, you just gonna know. Hey, the Lord had enough mercy on you to let you even come across the word. Give you the heads up. Right? It says, and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. For the most part, hey, we breaking it down clear as day. Especially when it comes to that charagma. Telling you the judgment if you was to take it. Verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. Right? Because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And that's why you see people in a different spirit. And now they want to search for answers. They're watching, but they're still not really asking no question. They're not really trying to truly repent. They just want to see, like, I don't know, them boys starting to sound like they're right. They stay the window shopping. But we already know according to the scriptures, right? And let's just grab it. Because people are at the brink of this right here. They're at the brink of this right here. Amos 8:11, right? Because we come to the time where you're not gonna be able to, man. All this stuff hitting the fan and people still not taking into consideration. Hey, I need to go ahead and pick up that Bible, or I need to pick up and call one of these brothers, or get on his comment board to dial in, man. Right? It's Amos 8 verse 11. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, right, by Hashem Yahushua, that I will send a famine in the land. Right? And like we seeing right now with Milton. I think I just read it was over 3 million without power. We can come to a time where it can be a major EMP attack, man. Right? It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I would send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Right? See, Milton is only fucking up Florida right now. But just imagine when you have more things popping off. And like I said, we're the voice box of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Right? So he said, but of hearing the words of the Lord. So, right, if things are so chaotic, you will not be able to get this truth, man. Right? But you're going to remember the brothers were speaking about those things. And you're going to know you fucked, man. Because you're not going to be able to find no brother. You're not going to know how to comfort yourself. You can have the Bible and you still won't be able to comfort yourself. Because you don't really know what you're reading. You was too late to the game. You trying to put your shoes and your basketball shorts on too late, man. The game already started. You late. You ain't ready for this battle. All right, so that's gonna have you in panic mode. You can't get to this truth, man. You can't find no brother, can't find no comfort, right? But verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Right? So I can remember the last words that the man said in the video. Isn't it safe to say that they was right? Yeah, and we not boasting, but hey, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a big I told you so. I tried to tell you. When you see one of your folks going the wrong way, and it's like, all right, boy, you ain't trying to go that way. I'm telling you, that's not what you want. I got it. And then boom, he fuck up. Shit, I told you, I can't feel sorry for you. I told you don't go that way. It was consequences if you go that way. Right? And that's just how it is with Israel, man. Right? Hey, Zechariah 13:8. 2/3 must be put to death. Shall be cut off and die. That's just what it is. They was warned, though. It wasn't like they just didn't know. And they just kept doing iniquity towards Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You was warned. We warn you. We steady warning you about the charagma. We steady telling you about the martial law. Steady constantly warning you about Jacob's trouble. Right? But hey, man, like the scripture says, when these things shall come to pass, then shall they know. Right? In that day shall their fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. Right? They're gonna faint for this truth, man. Matter of fact, and let me go back to the Ezekiel 3, right? And I'm going to read down to verse 4. Well, I just read to Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that roll that thou findest. Eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel. What's this roll, man? This Bible, man. Eating a whole roll, right? And when you eating, you digesting it, right? That means you got to adapt to what the Lord wants you to adapt to. Because what? Hey, we was used to what? Being in a state of, what we were scattered to. Right? So we had to turn back and eat the whole roll. So I opened my mouth and he called me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then I did eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. Verse 4, and he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto this house of Israel and speak with my words unto them. Right? Speak with my words unto them. Like I said, we are just a voice box of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Right? When these things start coming to pass, then you're gonna recognize, like, well, damn, them brother was saying that. It probably sounded kind of harsh, but hey, man, he didn't lie. Dang. I just read straight into it. And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel and speak with my words unto them. Right? Pretty much prophesy. For thou art not sent to a people of strange speech and of an hard language, but to the house of Israel. Right? It says, not to many people of a strange speech and of an hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely I had sent thee to them. They would have hearkened unto thee. And today's time, hey, we scattered abroad, So you getting this truth in every language pretty much. You got brothers that's real fluent, Of course, you got brothers that's fluent in Spanish. They can speak Spanish, right? So there's no way that you can't get this truth, man. Get warned. Be warned. It says, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent, and hard-hearted. They just don't want to listen. Right? So now, like you said, hey, now they're at that time where reality is actually hitting them, and it's like, damn. All right, well, we got to start agreeing to them, hey, yo, them boys right. Them boys been saying, this stuff, and it's starting to really show now. Right? And let me jump to 17 right quick. All right, it says, Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Right? And we already know warning goes before destruction. What we see right now in Florida is, destruction going on. Not just, scratching the surface. Right? Judgment, first and foremost. But the Lord said, hey, give them warning from me. Tell them to repent. Some of these folks not going to make it up out this hurricane, man. Right? They're not going to report every single person that comes up dead. But it says, give them warning from me. So like I said, it's all in all, for the whole video, hey, like I said, the Jake it went from mocking and scoffing to like, damn, where they at? So I need some help, how to get prepared. Right? But I'm going to close out with this last precept in the book of Ezekiel 33 and 33. That's what was on the video as well. Matter of fact, I started at 31. It says, and 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, everyone to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord. This is what we're telling you. Hey, come hear the word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Come hear salvation. Right? Come hear what's to come. Come hear the prophecies. Right? It says, and they come unto thee as the people cometh and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. That's heavy. For with their mouth they shew much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness. You know, and that's the sad part, man. Everybody want to hear the word, but they're not trying to. You know, it's like it's a difference between hearing and listening. You know, what I was trying to say. You know, it's like, cause like when you really trying to, you know, you listening, you taking heed, man. You know, you taking heed of what's been told to you, and you want to follow after it. You know, but like I said, so like my concept, what I'm saying is, you know, people like, I hear you. You like, and that just be it though. They just hear you until these things start coming to pass. It's like, damn, I should have prepared myself. You know, right? But it says, verse 32, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument, right? And when we prophesy, you know, just think of a nice clarinet, nice violin, hitting every note precisely, man. You know, that's how this truth is. That's how the words of the Lord is, man. Hearing a song. This is a beautiful song that we're singing, man. It says, verse 33, and when this comes to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. I will reread it. And when this cometh to pass, right? All hell breaking loose, Jacob's trouble, the charagma, right? The beheading, right? World War III, right? Cannibalism, hey, all of these things we've been prophesying about, man. More storms, famine of the food, famine of the word. When all these things start coming to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them, right? Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. And I forgot the quote of the elder Particle Bar. Matter of fact, I remembered to call Allah Yahweh Shema Shah. You can escape reality. You can ignore reality, but you cannot escape the consequences from ignoring reality. Shalom.